Peace. This is Supreme Intelligence. This is a new video, and I'm just going to talk about brothers. Your brother could be your blood brother, your somebody that you call brother, or someone that's like real close to you in any type of way. Well, everybody know I have brothers. I had 3 other brothers. Now I'm down to 2. Because one of my older brothers died like years ago, but they always there, they always protect you, they always down for you or whatever. They teach you all types of lessons and stuff like that. Like one of my older brothers, he's having like health issues, So I got a call, might as well say Saturday morning, and not Saturday morning, well, Friday afternoon, I got a call from family and said that, yo, you need to come down, he's not doing too well. So I left like early in the morning to go down and see him. So as I'm going down there, I'm just thinking on the way there, just had a lot on my mind. So instead of me driving, I had, my nephew drive or whatever. So I'm just constantly thinking, and I'm having all these visions. My mind is just constantly running. And it's like, I don't know. It's like I'm like was happy to go down to get away to see him or whatever. But at the same time, I was kind of sad. It's like this brother, he, out of all of us, he was like the one that always held us together. Like he'll always give like good advice or whatever, and so we go to the hospital. And I'm not used to just looking at him laying down helpless. Not helpless, but it's like all these machines hooked up to him and stuff. And I'm like, I just looked at his head and I just couldn't look. And I just walked out the room. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like a lot of, and I'm not saying women, but a lot of people say, well, he was drinking all this time. I was like, sometimes with people, some people would drink to reveal stress. Some people will smoke, like me. I can't talk because I drink every now and then. Like, I'll buy a 6-pack. One day I'll drink 2. That 6-pack will last me until it'll last me a few days. I can't just sit down and drink a whole 6-pack and think that and be okay with it. Like, I smoke cigars every now and then, like lately I've been smoking a lot of cigars, and I'm not gonna lie. And after seeing that, like me, I'm more about my health now. Like, I started eating more healthy. Like, I always make a smoothie in the morning, like nothing but natural stuff. So, just to do things to clear my stuff. Then I started recently, like a couple months ago, like using things from my face to make my face all clear and stuff, and it actually works. And I used to have like this bad dandruff problem, and I just started using that stuff for my hair, and stuff. It's like sometimes you just want to take care of yourself physically and get back on track the way you once was. It's like you look at pictures of your old self and like, damn, I miss that person that was like that, because I was shining and stuff, like glow. Like same thing with females and stuff. I always say that it's never too late to get back to the way you once was and stuff. Like with me, I'm skinny, but it was a point where, what I'm saying, I used to go to the gym every day, had me a like 6-pack and stuff. But as you get older, you know, you gain weight or whatever. Some people get sick and stuff, but that's just how it is sometimes. But what I want to say is like, with my brother, is like when he went to college, he was in a fraternity, and all fraternities not bad, but you're gonna drink. But it's like, he was like, when I would go visit him in school, he'd have all this liquor. I'm talking about hard liquor, go in the refrigerator. He didn't have no water, no nothing, just beer in the fridge. And I'm like, who's all this for? He like, that's for me. So I'm like, damn, man. All this later. So, my stepdad would just shake his head like, he's like, you're gonna mess yourself up with that. He said, I don't understand, I'm going through some stress. So he was dealing with his first wife. She was alright, but she wasn't one of them wives who, I'm not saying necessarily don't care, but she was like more for like herself. Like I said in the previous video, she was in the previous video that some women are like that don't necessarily, it's like they love the man, but when the family be like, oh, she don't really care about you or whatever, and it's like he was with his first wife from the time he was like teenagers, and they broke up like what, I think it was 10 years ago, because at the end it was like going back and forth. Like, one point she left him for another dude, you know what I'm saying? That didn't work out, so she wanted to come back, so he took her back, and it didn't work, because she was one of the women, her family had little money, so she felt that she shouldn't work or help anything, didn't want to clean anything. Which the men in my family like this, like, we know how to cook, clean, so we don't mind. But sometimes if you have a huge house, you should help out, do something. Don't just sit around, watch TV and talk on the phone all day. And that's how his first marriage ended and stuff. It's like when you together with somebody for so long, it's like you just get used to like a certain pattern or whatever, and that's what went down with him and his ex-wife. But speaking on my brother, you know what I'm saying, it's like, I don't know, mentally I'm prepared for the worst when they said like he's gone, because they said that basically his liver is gone. There's nothing that they can really do about it, because it's like years and years of constantly heavy drinking and stuff. It's gonna get bad, and not only that, he's got depression and stuff. and everything. It's like before I made this video, I asked like my family if it was okay that I talk about it, make a video about it. They was like, yeah, so it's okay. That's your brother. And it's like one of them things that you need someone to talk to, but you just don't have that person, and the person you once had to talk to, that you can't even contact that person. It's like one of them things. But my brother, you know, it's so much that you it's like so much you can do and say to get an understanding of what's really going on. It's like the universe is in control of everything, you know. And it's like when you hear from, it's like it's like with him, he'll call, so we'll have a little discussion, and first thing like he'll ask like, how's the boys, and how's your small little old lady. Old lady means like, you know, your other half. So I'll laugh. He's like, yeah, just take care of yourself and everything. You know, he wouldn't really say much, but he always leave me with a little advice for something and everything. And that's a good understanding that we always had, you know. It's like with me and him, how can I explain it? He was always like the older brother. You know, he was like the older brother who had like the badass girlfriend. It was one of those, you know. So you look at him, you like, yo, when I get his age, I'm gonna be getting me some girls like look at that like his girl. But it's like with my family, when we with somebody, we with somebody for a long time. I mean, like years. And y'all probably ask, like, well, you was married before. What happened with that? I'm like, that relationship was very bad. You know, I shouldn't have let it go down as long as it did. But you learn, you know, and you live. And it's like by seeing my family that I haven't seen in like a long time. You know what I'm saying? It was good seeing them and stuff, but I'm one of them them people, like when I don't like seeing people sad and stuff, and I'm sad myself. So it was one of them things. I just was like, I just want to go home. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, what it was like 9. I said, I want to be out. You know, so got in the car. You know what I'm saying? My oldest son, he was also, he was like, yeah, I want to go home too. So we left, and I'm like sitting there in the car, like shaking my head the whole time, and just couldn't wait to get home. And that's what happened. I came home trying to sleep, but couldn't sleep because I'm having all this stuff, like all these thoughts about not just my brother, but things in life that I'm going through right now in one. So I don't know what else to say. Just if y'all can send some positive thoughts to the universe from my family, my brother, and everything, that'll be good. So this is Supreme Intelligence, and this is a video, and peace.